I don't know. Is this technically first one, second one? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll take it from the top, right? This is our first one from the absolute get-go, so we'll actually get to see it from the start as things are already underway. We're delving into it. Let's see how long it's going to take for the action to really start to begin, Jason.
Okay, nice little long-range shot there. Not going to hit the backboard at the right position, though. Lone Gecko, in the meantime, going to have the disc again, trying to bait in some defenders, which gives the opportunity for a potential power play here. They do have 2 players. No one's back to defend. At the moment, Lone Gecko is trying to actually just stall and disrupt the players from retreating back from the other side of the map, and that was a missed pass. I actually thought he was just going to go for the shot, but that's going to punish the Eggboyz here.
Those Eggboyz looking a bit scrambled, Jason, in today's games. How many egg puns do you reckon we could work in over the course of this?
Probably only like 5.
That's why, I mean, you are limited by the amount of eggs, I guess.
Yeah. There's only like so many ways you can cook an egg.
Yeah, that is true. And there's not exactly a baker's dozen in play.
Is that 13 or 12?
I think it's 12, right? Oh, no, it is
13 in the US.
It is 13. I'll tell you for why quickly whilst they've just had a goal, Jason, because originally what they used to do is they would bake that extra roll, I'm pretty sure, because essentially the king would cut off the baker's head if he didn't have, you know, loaves that weighed enough when they would weigh them. So he would always make an extra loaf. So a baker's dozen was 13 rather than 12, so it would outweigh the weight, and then they would be able to survive. There you go.
Yeah, I feel it's just you know, general knowledge.
General history, in Blue's case.
Or general history, I don't know. Okay, so we do have Eggboyz getting the first 2 points. It should have been 3, to be honest, when they had the breakaway. They had the power play of a 2-on-1, but oh well, just gonna have to deal with the way the game has gone. And 2 players immediately gonna get aggressive right off the bat here, trying to attack the quarterback. And now Lone Gecko's gonna have the disc in hand. He's gonna be pressured as well at the same time. It's a nice clear over to Maddie, who, again, the pass is just not gonna land. I'm not sure what's going on here, but Eggboyz are just missing like the base mechanics of just being able to pass correctly.
It's a bit of a struggle. Obviously, they looked good in the previous affair, but we only saw a bit of a glimpse. We didn't really have the true story. Starting off onto this one, can they get anything else going for them? Lone Gecko with a pass across, trying to set themselves up. They are pretty much open at this point. It's going to have to be a quick bit of movement coming through from Combat Scum to really get ahead of them, Jason.
Let's see, I think Eggboyz are trying to stall for some time here. Okay, didn't see that coming. Actually, Maddie gets another 2 points on the board, and now Eggboyz up to 4. So a good solid start for them, about 2 minutes in. Nice little, again, like the passing's been really kind of weird at Eggboyz in certain situations. Like when they had the disc on their own side of the field, they typically don't miss things like that. I mean, it can't be hard, especially being pressured. And the thing is, when I was talking about the monkey in the middle or the pig in the middle, it can be hard to pull off because the pressure that's put on you. If you miss a pass, then the other team can easily take the disc away from you and run with it. And then also they're ideally defending it in a way where they have 2 players using the regrab against each other to just attack whoever has the disc. So pressure can definitely mount to be quite a bit here, and it makes it a lot harder to hit passes, but looks like, again, a little bit of a missed pass here out of Maddie.
I wonder if that could also come down to the fatigue as well, with the fact they've actually played a couple of rounds here throughout the fact of the Swiss format. Obviously, both sides would be affected by that. Combat Scum passing it away, trying to get it out of their box, though, push it further away. Stop Eggboyz from getting another cheeky goal in at this point. And there could be potential here for Ducky to actually put one on the board.
It's a 3-pointer.
Close miss.
And then I think he just dinged. And then I think they just dinged again. What's happening?
Ooh. This is rough, Jason. The entire way down the other side of the court as well, they're able to advance. They do pass it back. This is a little bit messy. It's very back and forth currently. Oh. How was that missed?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm really confused what's going on because they're missing a lot of open shots that they shouldn't really miss. They get off the backboard and in the wrong direction.
What is going on?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
There's been at least 2 shots where it was completely open for them, and you feel like normally these players would not miss these sort of opportunities. It's all looking a bit bizarre.
It's looking a little bit over easy here.
Is that like over? Is that like an egg pun, or have I missed this?
You know, over easy. It's where the middle's still liquidy, but the outside is cooked.
Is that what that's called?
It's called over easy. Sunny side up is when you just cook one side of the egg.
Yeah.
Over easy is when the middle's still yolky.
Oh. I don't know what that's called.
Well, apparently we can't get any puns out if you've never had eggs that way.
Well, I've never had an over easy egg.
Well, what do you call it when the middle's still liquidy?
Runny in the middle.
Yeah, but so when you order an egg, can have a runny in the middle egg?
No. Well, see, here's the thing. In America, they ask you very specifically what type of egg you want. In England, they just give you an egg. You just get it. There's no options.
That's why America might be better than England.
That is true. That is true for the majority. When it comes down for food, they are advanced.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so now going to the next little joust here. Possession going to be in favor of Combat Scum, as they obviously start with the disc. And a little chase coming in for Ducky to pick this one up. Passes back to Ali, who should be able to secure this one. Gets back to Lego. There we go. So that's a pass we need to see. More crisp, clear. I can't word today. And there we go. Nice little shot comes in. Finally, Combat Scum do get on the board. So the passing's starting to hit, and the goals as well. They're not really missing shots anymore.
Yeah, it was very odd. I don't know if the start of the game was just a blip there for either side, but hopefully they've been able to remedy that. Why can't we talk today, Jason? You've done it to me now. It's a plague that spread between us both and being able to talk. I blame the cursed chair.
Well, let's see if it's going to curse Potter and Blue after this. Potentially. So now Eggboyz have Joust control. 1:20 to go. And this is where I want to see them actually just delay time. Like, you technically don't have to go for a score. You're 5 points ahead, so they have to hit 2 3-pointers to take the lead, or they'll tie things up with 1 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. But again, another missed pass comes in.
What is going on?
Combat Scum get control, going for a long-range shot here, but that's not going to land. They get the re-grab into each other. That should be 3 points, or 2 points, okay. Okay, so apparently, yes, you just heard someone's game crash, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. One of the Eggboyz is out.
I know, I'm like, this is like I've gone. I'm like, what? 1 minute.
This is quite unorthodox, though, obviously, from either side, from what we've seen going into this.
12, 11, 10,
What's going on, Jason? What's your theorem behind these missed passes? As you look repulsed.
I don't know. We can't talk. They can't pass. I mean, maybe it's a correlation here.
It's a rough day for everyone.
Yeah. Correlation isn't necessarily causation. So they're probably going to restart things real quick. Wait for the last player to get back in.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Maybe?
Now he's back.
Are they just carrying on from this point? Obviously, it's tied up 7-7.
No. It should be restarted.
Sure you are.
Back to 7-4, was it? Should be back to 7-4 in a second.
12, 11, 10, 9,
Admins? Someone? It's supposed to be a restart when that happens. But, you know.
I guess they're playing on.
Okay.
They're leaving spawn. Looks like they're playing on, Jason. I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles at this point. They're going to pass it back, though. A bit of an awkward start, but at least they're actually connecting these passes this time around as they're being able to get it completely across and towards the orange zone. Looks like they're going to try and get that one in. It's a near miss and a bounce back. Lego attempts to grab it, and this is a little bit awkward.
All right, well, I guess they're just continuing. I guess a nice little 3-pointer comes in from Eggboyz from long range. And they take the lead yet again with 20 seconds left to go.
Well, Eggboyz at least equalized the scoreline from pretty much the position we were in before they had the player disconnect from this point. There's 22 seconds left on the clock here, and they are in the lead. Combat Scum going to need a big 3-pointer if they want to try and equalize this one.
At least they have control of the disc, and they have the time to work with here. But again, if you're Eggboyz, you can kind of just sit back, defend the goal. I mean, as long as you force them to make a 2-pointer, it's like, all right, well, now you have disc control, and you can just go for the full clear. You can see Lego trying to bring the disc up here. 15 seconds left to go. Potentially looking for a pass here. He's going to actually pass this one up a little bit further here to Ali Dark. He's going to, again, look for the shot. 10 seconds left to go. They're going to send one defender out. They have 2 defenders back towards the goal, and they hit the 2-point shot. The 2 points won't be enough. I think Ducky just floated inside of the bubble at the last, quarter of a second, which made the shot turn into 2 points. But Eggboyz now with disc control, as long as they just throw the disc on the other side of the field, they're going to win the map.
Right, it's essentially when you get to that point, right, where it's just look, literally just delay. If they can get a hold of it early, be able to just waste time, literally 6 seconds, at that point you've won. You've got that 1-point advantage, take it, close down the game, take map 1. Bear in mind it's a best of 3 here, so at least it isn't completely over for Combat Scum if it does go that way. As we delve back in, that time ticking down so ridiculously fast, literally just passed it back and forth, waste the time, and there you have it. The Eggboyz will take the first map.
Okay, I mean, I guess we're just running with it then. It technically isn't supposed to happen like that, but I think they would have won in the end anyways. So, you know what we'll do, Jackie? We'll count it.
We'll let it go through. The adjudicator, Jason himself, he's given it a tick.
I mean, I think they would have won anyways. Because they got 3 points. The defenders weren't defending because they were thinking there was going to be a restart, but then who knows?
I mean, you could hear the verbal reaction.
Yeah, they were like, what the? Yeah. Okay.
Lunacy. Well, there you go. Map 1 has been taken. We're going to roll.
Rough day for everyone, apparently, not just us and the players. You know, it's rough times here.
It's one of those days. You know, sometimes life just just bees that way.
Sometimes it just can't find a way.
No. Sometimes it's not perfectly balanced.
Sometimes, never mind. I was gonna go too far. I was gonna go way too far on the spoiler.
Come on, hold on to them. Give it a couple of months.
Yeah. I feel like
weeks at least.
A few weeks, like 2 weeks. If you haven't seen the movie in 2 weeks, you deserve to have a spoiler.
Well, you know, most movies run for like 4 weeks. So anytime after that point, you're probably safe.
Yeah.
I'll let you start using the references then. For finals, you can bring them out of finals.
It's good. I can use them with you. I can't use them with Lethal.
No.
He just doesn't pay attention.
Harry just won't know what's going on.
He knows Harry Potter.
Does he?
I think so. He looks like the kind of guy who would know Harry Potter, right?
Probably. Well, let's see if the Eggboyz have got their Marauders map and know their way around Combat Scum as this one.
Like I say, we're going to head over from Quidditch over to some Echo Arena. No?
It's kind of like Quidditch, in a way. You know, essentially the core gameplay mechanics are very similar.
Kinda. Yeah.
Actually are.
Yeah, kinda.
It has a very one-to-one comparison there.
Starting in 15.
Ooh, okay, we got a 4-on-3 happening now. I'm assuming ESL Brink's just going to sit and spawn and not do anything. I think it's one of our observers. So Eggboyz do get the initial score in, what, 14 seconds?
That was very quick.
There we go. All fixed. All sorted. And we should be kicking off the next little joust here, coming in with the advantage over to the side of Combat Scum. Yeah, nice little pass comes in. 2 players trying to get aggressive here. Again, you can see where the pressure really comes in now because you have to really land these passes, or if you miss them, then the other team's going to be able to pick up the disc, as we just saw there. And that's what the 2-man like offense, defensive offense works out for you. But a nice little like a retake here to Combat Scum. You get a nice chase down. Now Lego gets the shot.
That was beautiful by Lego. The aggression definitely paid off for him. Instant attack there in the face. Gets another goal, equalizes the situation. 30 seconds burned through, but they are tied up 2-2. Eggboyz back in with the joust advantage now as we go once more into the fray, Jason. How's this one going to go from this position?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, well now Eggboyz. Nice little pass. Okay, so Lone Gecko kind of acting as the... Actually, no, it wasn't Lone Gecko at the time. It was Maddie acting more as the quarterback there. You get 2 players pushed up here. In the meantime, I think that was Nilevik in the... I mean, we see the 3 points go in, but we saw Nilevik in the back actually distracting 2 players at the exact same time by himself, throwing fists left and right, which allowed them to have a 2-on-1 advantage in the end and able to get a nice 3-pointer through. So well played by Eggboyz to take advantage of that situation.
Eggboyz has been ridiculous as well off the bat with these fast plays. Whenever they have the joust advantage instantly in, for the most part, they've got a good setup here. They know how to be essentially in the driving seat over Combat Scum every single time. And it is looking a little bit back and forth. Obviously, as you said as well, these games, they do tend to get elongated depending on if one team looks fairly dominant. 5 points already picked up, and we've still got 4 minutes to play with, not even below that mark yet. As we return into the action, Combat Scum with the early pickup. Had Lego advancing around, trying to get close in, just up towards that 3-point mark as he wants to yeet it through. He's just toying with them. Oh.
If he scored that, I would have went crazy.
That was actually really nice. Oh, straight back through as well, Jason.
Oh, downtime! All right.
They're giving it. That's a timestamp. That's a highlight play right there.
Already ahead of you. Already ahead of you.
Wow. That was actually very nicely executed.
I got my 2 done. You got 3 to go.
I'll add them in. We'll save it for some later games. Come on.
I mean, if we're getting like some sick highlights just from this first game alone, then
that is
true.
It,
you know,
that was actually beautiful.
It was like pretty much like it was almost like a backwards throw. He like picked it up and just threw it.
Styled on him.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Teams have cleared the launcher.
You can definitely see the skill. That's one of the things that is very easily transparent here, rather than Echo Combat, is the fact that it's a very easy sort of skill gap that you can notice depending on how these players play.
I feel like Eggboyz just kind of sat on that wall and fell off and had a great fall. That was a great shot.
King's men couldn't put him back together again.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, Combat Scum got 3 points and tied things up now with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Now we see Nilevik here with the disc in hand. Tries to go for the shot while he gets pushed on. And unfortunately for him, does get blocked out on. But now we see the chase coming in. The blue side there a lot quicker here. Eggboyz able to get a little bit of control here. They do have a man in goal. They have 1 man being aggressive. Nice little backwards pass yet again. This time going to bounce off the island and get slapped away as Maddie does secure it. I think this should be a goal if he can hit the pass.
Mad Matty flipping it across. They're going to be able to grab it. Should be an easy one in. Yeah, there's the long shot coming through. It's another 3-pointer picked up for the Eggboyz. Not as impressive in terms of grandiose style, but still, when it comes down to the raw points, Jason, it's what you need.
It doesn't have to be impressive, you know? It just has to be good. It has to be seasoned well. Must be cooked properly. Doesn't have to be
The whole way
fancy.
through, not just on the outsides.
Well, it depends. You know,
Yeah.
if you like the runny bits, then don't cook all the way through.
You
But
want it soggy in the middle.
some people like it a little soggy. You know.
6, 5,
What's your preference?
However they turn out is my preference. I don't get too fancy.
Yeah, you try.
If it stays runny in the middle, then great. If it doesn't, then I don't care.
clears it out.
Ooh, mother scrambled eggs is definitely the best. So we see an aggressive play to combat Scum. They get on the other side of the field as they have the joust advantage. Again, we see the passing. This aggression of both teams. I think Nalvik actually just stopped this from going in the goal there by defending successfully. But the problem is the clear isn't going to work out. Ducky gets it back in his hand and tries to get aggressive with the pass. Gets caught out by Maddie in the meantime.
That was nice. Fair bit of aggression right now. Really battling between each other. You can see the stakes are on the line. They're actually being able to launch themselves across Jason, attempting to bounce it back in towards the blue side of the field. He's going to be grabbed and picked up at this point. Lone Gecko setting himself up, trying to pass it across. Should be connected. They are open for this. There is a man in goal. What can Narwick actually achieve?
I tried to go for the shot there. Fortunately, there was no attacker on the side of Eggboyz to punch the defender, to punch that goalie. They have a guaranteed shot. Instead, now they have two players pushed up here using the regrab technique. If they get a little bit further, long shot comes in. Long shot just barely going to miss out here. They could have used those 3 points, actually tie things up yet again here. There's a minute and 45 left to go. And this potentially could be Eggboyz taking the 2-0 if they keep this pace up.
Especially if they waste as much time as possible here as well. A ton of time burnt off in the space to actually get that one in. That's another 2-pointer picked up.
I'm just hearing the in-game announcer. I'm just like, can we just let him cast? Because he's going crazy.
He loves it.
Like he's just rattling. He can speak better than we can. Let's just say.
It's true. That is actually true. He has, better comprehension than we have over the course of the day.
I'm not saying shinny,
shinny.
shunny, or shine. I don't know.
7,
Blue gets shunned by tall people because he's small.
Yeah. If only he was average height.
The averagest.
Here we go now. A minute and 35 left to go here for Combat Scum. 5 points behind. Nice little long-range pass comes through. The problem is, you can see Maddie pushed off the goal. Instead of defending, he actually gets aggressive there to get the disc in a forward position. A potential open shot, 3 points, and he misses. A little unfortunate there for Nalvik.
It's a swing and a miss. You can't hit them all, Jace.
That's the the risk and reward, right? High risk, high reward. You can
Oh, yeah.
get the 3 points for high reward, but you could potentially miss and not even get a minimum of 2 if you just walked it in.
Well, it's the calculated play, right? I guess it does sort of, hark back over to, as we were saying off air, you give you some of the comparisons, like towards basketball, when it comes down to that last minute. If you can go for that 3-pointer and you know it's going to give you the advantage to take a game, go for it if you're feeling yourself, or otherwise just play the safe play, go for the 2-pointer. Right now, though, very aggressive upward stance. Everyone crowded around, but they find an opening.
12-5 with 47 seconds left to go here. I don't want to call it, but Jackie. Well, I'm not going to call it because I just said I don't want to call it.
Should I call it for you? I think Eggboyz take this, Jason.
All right, are you willing to bet a slap on this?
A slap?
I don't know if you saw Blue and I's show yesterday, but we had a situation where if there's a 3-0 victory, I would get to slap on his back as hard as I can and don't have to give him any warning.
Sure. Go on then, yeah. Why not?
No, I don't want to do that.
You sure?
Because if Combat Scum don't win, then you get to slap me.
Yeah?
Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it. All right, so we see them trying to make some sort of play. They have to hit a lot of 3-pointers here, or at least get a lot of 2s, and hope that they can be aggressive on the defense. But again, like when you have an advantage, just like in this game, just like in Echo Combat, it's really hard to play from behind. They're now pretty much defending here as they get the disc on their own side of the field. Sorry, of the arena. And you get a forward pass, but not 20 seconds left to go. There's just no chance. Yeah. Even if they do score a 3-pointer, Eggboyz is going to have the disc on spawn, and they can just delay.
They're doing a good job of actually wasting time as well. Just making it awkward, sitting in position, staying stationary if need be. Literally 10 seconds on the clock now. It's pretty much as good as over. And they just can't even get hold of it. Looking like they wanted to try and get one more just for style on the finish. They're not actually giving it a chance. Ooh.
So I would have scored it myself there.
Yeah, just for the takeaway.
Yeah, it's more like, you're not beating me, I'm beating me by scoring.
It's like is that kind of like the BM